everyone, and welcome to our final video. Today I want to talk about one more of my all-time favorite children's picture book authors. His name, Mo Willems. Now my guess is most of you have heard the name Mo Willems before if you're watching a video on a library's social media platform about books and reading. You're probably familiar with Mo, but if you're not, oh, Mo Willems is fantastic. Most people became familiar with Mo Willems because of his pigeon books, like Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus, Pigeon Finds a Hot Dog, Don't Let the Pigeon Stay Up Late, Pigeon Wants a Puppy. There's a bunch of pigeon books, and they're all fun books. But he's written all kinds of other great books like Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs and Naked Mole Rat Gets Dressed, and this series of books called Elephant and Piggy books, and there's a bunch of Elephant and Piggy books in that series. This one is called We Are in a Book. And in the Elephant and Piggy books, there is a pig whose name is Piggy, and there is an elephant whose name is... That's right, it's Gerald. It's not elephanty, it's Gerald. So Gerald and Piggy, and they do all kinds of fun things that friends do together. And these are great I can read books. So they're perfect for those kids that are just starting to read on their own, but they also make great read alouds. So check out the Elephant and Piggy books. But the book I want to talk about today is this one. It is called Leonardo, the Terrible Monster. And this, it's hard to pick a favorite Mo Willems book, but for me, it might just be this one. I love Leonardo the Terrible Monster. You see, this is Leonardo, and when I say terrible monster, I don't mean like, he's a terrible monster. I mean, he is terrible. He is terrible to be a monster, but he tries. He tries to be scary, and he finds a little boy named Sam, and he tries to scare him, and this is an awesome story. Fun illustrations, great story, and you definitely need to check this one out. So for our final activity, I thought we should have fun making a monster. Now the monster we're gonna make is very easy. Here's what we're gonna need. Boy, I love Mo Willems, and I really like Leonardo the Terrible Monster. And I told you we were gonna do something fun about making our own creature. It's not gonna look anything like Leonardo, and that's okay, because one of the things I like is in that book you get to see some different designs for some crazy creatures. And so we're gonna make our own crazy creature. And what are we gonna make it out of? Well, we could just draw it, because that's really fun. It's just using our imagination. But we could use something that probably you have around the house. I don't know about you, but at my house, we always seem to have a lot of puzzles that are missing pieces. And so we don't know what to do with the puzzles because we've got all these puzzles that are missing a lot of pieces. And I'm going to show you what you can do with the rest of that puzzle, or at least with a couple pieces of it. Check this out. Okay, so here's what you're going to need to make this cool craft. You will need some puzzle pieces. Now don't use a brand new puzzle. If you have a puzzle at home that's missing some pieces, maybe that's the puzzle to use. An important thing to keep in mind is make sure, especially for you little guys, that you are using puzzle pieces that are big enough that they are not choking hazards. We want to make sure that they are nice and big puzzle pieces, and I know they make them even bigger than that. So you need some puzzle pieces. You also need some googly eyes. You don't have to use googly eyes. You could always just draw your eyes, but I have googly eyes at my house, so I'm going to use some googly eyes. Now I know I just talked about chokables, and now I'm pointing out these, and these are definitely small enough to get down a throat, but I don't consider these chokables. I consider these passables. Now, I'll let Mom and Dad explain that one. You also need a marker, and a glue stick, and some crayons. So this is super duper easy. The first thing you do is decide which puzzle piece you want to use. And I think I want to start with this one. This is a nice puzzle piece. I'm going to use this particular one right here. And I'm actually going to turn it. No, I like it like that. We're going to go like this. So pick your puzzle piece, and then you're going to get some crayons. And you decide what color do you want your creature to be. I think I'm gonna make mine green with orange spots. So I've got green and orange, and I am going to color him green and put some orange spots on him, like that. Then I am going to put a googly eye on there. Now it can have as many eyes as you want, but I see that part right there, and I think that is a perfect spot for an eye. And since I had that spot, I'm going to put the glue on the puzzle piece, but you could always put the glue on the back of your googly eye and then stick it on. But I'm going to go like that, and then take your marker and draw your mouth. And there we have it, our own little funky creature friend. Now you can do these with all kinds of shapes. There's no wrong way to do this. If you don't want to use crayons and you want your colors brighter, you could always use markers to color in, and you could always put more than one puzzle piece together if you want. You could use glue and put a bunch together and make like a big multi-eyed monster. Your imagination is the most important part, but these are really fun. You can make a whole bunch of these little fun creatures. This one almost kind of looks like an alien, doesn't it? Creepy. Ooh. So that's it. I will see you guys later. Have fun. In each video in this series, we're going to take a minute or so to teach you a pre-reading skill that you can use with your child to help them grow into becoming a lifelong reader. Now, don't worry, they're not overly complicated. There's simple things that you can do that will really help your child. Read every day. Let's be real. As parents, we can have all kinds of great intentions, but sometimes life happens and we forget to do something one day, or 2 days, or a week, or a year. But don't let reading be one of those things you totally forget about. Finding time to read to your child every day not only helps to grow them into becoming a lifelong reader, but will help them their entire academic career. Now, if you think, I'm not going to find time every day to read to my child, try to find 3 or 4 times a week then. Anything is better than nothing. And there's some other things you can do if you think you can't find time to do it yourself. Try audiobooks. Check with your local library. They have some amazing online databases that read the story aloud, but your child can follow along with the print on the screen. Or visit your local library for a story time, or see if they have story times online virtually. Watch public television. There's all kinds of great literacy-based programming on there. Find old videos of Reading Rainbow on YouTube, but have your child enjoy reading in some form every day. Doing that and incorporating some of the other pre-reading skills we've talked about in these videos, and hopefully you will have a growing reader in your household. Thank you so much for watching this video series. If you missed one, go back and catch it up. And on behalf of the St. Joseph Public Library, I'm Will Stuck. Thank you so much.